Hello, friends. Welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. As you could tell, or I hope you could tell, this is going to be a very short podcast. Allergies have gotten to me. Anyways, today is the 9th of October, and I don't even know which episode this is. Anyways, I hope all of you are doing really well. We're doing okay if I could just get over these allergies. Anyways, what's been going on? Oh, just a moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. Um, as many of you know, I am an affiliate with Michaels and KnitPicks. And what that means is if you go to my blogger um, show notes and copy and paste the link from there and then order from either Michaels or KnitPicks, a couple pennies come back to me, which helps me when I um, send out gift cards. Anyways, but in part of that is I also help to promote whatever they have going on. Right now, online only, Michaels has all of their yarn on sale for 30% off. So I would go check that out right away. And then on KnitPicks, any of you have ever bought Swish from KnitPicks? It's a lovely yarn. But it now comes in tonals. So instead of having just all solids, maybe you want to do some solids and some tonals. Maybe you want to do all tonals. But then their yarn of the month this month is Wool of the Andes, and it's 20% off. Yay! Now, in case you ever want to, um, in case you ever want to order from those, I'm only half here too. The address is ksnapier475.blogspot.com. Okay. Now, we had finished object um, thread in Ravelry that was waiting for winners. And between this, and we've had a couple other things happen around the house, I've just not done it. So I finally got it in, and LuLuFree and LMECOLL, you both are winners. So you can either have one giftable pattern valued up to $10, or you can have a physical gift card from Michaels for $10, or from Hobby Lobby, or you can have an e-card from KnitPicks. All those are for $10. Okay. And if you want to, go check out Mila's Knit Corner and see if there's any of those patterns that you don't own and that you would like to have, and I'll be glad to give those to you. Okay? So that's what's going on. I have to knock something off my show notes first before I forget. Linda's been on a winning streak lately, which is kind of fun. I haven't had Lulu be a winner for a while, so that's fun too. Anyways, so starting this month through next month, we're crafting for others. So if you go to Ravelry, you can see that there's a thread there, crafting for others. And all that means is in this time of making things, you know, think about other people and think about something that you're making that can be gifted, could be gifted to a person, gifted to a charity, whatever. We just don't want to make it for ourselves. Okay? So take a picture of whatever your project is, post it on Ravelry. If you have a name, if it has a pattern name, please post that for people like me who like to look and then post up, save it for later on. Now let's see. Then, of course, we have our finished object craft along, which will be going November, December. No, I decided to do it for 1 month, and then I'll do it November through December. So right now, we have a finished object thread for just this month, because I wanted to get it so that I could get that in once more before the end of the year. Now, what have I got? What have I been working on? Well, I've been, remember when I used to make these scrap yarn socks. I'm doing it again for Soup Kitchen. So I had some of this creamish color. I actually dyed that with tea. Um, anyways, I have some of that, and I have enough, I think, for the toe, the heel, and the cuff. So that's going to kind of blend it all together. If not, the cuff may, or yeah, the cuff may be a different color. But so I'm working on. This is still some more of that leftover from my Caddington wrap that I made. So, but it'll be gone soon. And then I have some. If you can see my ball, I have some of this pink that will be next. So I'm excited. My other one, I only have the toe done. So I want to get more done on this one before I go work on. I want to get it up to the heel before I work on this one anymore. So yeah, this one's just the toe. But that's okay. I get a little bit done every night, which is kind of nice. So that's being worked on. Then, oh, I was going to bring this up. Just a moment, I'll bring it up for you. Okay, so this is a sweater by Rowan's and called the Campagna. And it is a free pattern. And I don't know if you remember, oh, it's probably a couple years ago now. I started making a sweater out of this. I dyed this one speckled out of this white yarn that I just put speckles in. Okay. Well, I never got it finished. I lost the directions. Well, it didn't get put in with the knitting. So I've been here looking at this for like 2 years now. And today, or this week, I decided I'm going to rip it all out and I'm going to make myself this campagna. So that's what I'm doing. And so far, this is all I've got done. However, the way it works, of course, this is the back. Make sure I show you the right side. Okay. So it looks like it's basically knit two, purl two. Well, except oh, there's this middle section that has a twist in it. So that's kind of fun. You knit your second stitch on your needle, then you knit the first one, you slip them both off. And that gives you that twist. Sorry. I won't have a voice later on, I know, because I'm kind of straining it. So that's that. Then I wanted to show you. I don't think I showed you this. I may have. I still have to weave the ends in. So I left myself nice long ends. This is the last of my grandkids' sweaters. And this one is for Cora. I wasn't sure if I'd like the colors at first. Of course, my camera just decided to show dim colors. Um, I wasn't sure if I was going to like this color for her, but after I worked it up, I liked it. And of course, as I've said before, every time I do the trees, they come out better and better. So yeah, I finished that. And then, remember I think it was Chin Up Space Boy, Spaceman? I finished those. Well, I still have to do I think these are going to be Soup Kitchen socks. So I finished both of these. So, yay! Those are my finished object. Those are my work in project. Now let's see, what else haven't I talked about? My puppy is taking a nap right now because Randy's home. He had to take his dad to the doctor this morning. So, yeah, the puppy was up. Usually, puppy will come and sit on the chair in the morning with me while I do my emails and such. And then when Randy comes home, he gets really peppy. But when Randy has to take his dad to the doctors, this one just is worried because he knows dad's leaving at a different time and coming home early. And, today Randy is spending the day here. So, well, except for running to the visits. We did have a scare with Ronald. Um, he had been sleeping all day one day, and he came out to the dining room to have supper, and he couldn't remember what he had very just small memories of things. Like he remembered living on a farm. but he didn't remember his mom and dad's names or Randy's name or you know anything like that. Didn't know where we were, where he was. Um, yeah, so it was a scare. Um, Randy did call the VA the next day, and they said, well, since he slept all day and he probably didn't eat, his glucose levels were probably low, and that his blood pressure was probably low. And those two things together can make, I guess, make your mind work like or not work like that. So, anyways, yeah, that was scary, but he's doing a lot better now. He's yeah, he doesn't like having the doctors pick on him all the time, but you know. Ugh, sorry, I just got my hair cut, and I'm not sure. I always have troubles getting used to it again. So, anyways, I think that's about it. I'm sorry it's so short, but between my tea with honey and my nice warm puppy warming up my ankles and my hubby helping me out with things, we're going to make it through. And yes, I'm wearing one of my knitting shirts, the one that says going on a trip. Need about 4 skeins of yarn. I've packed 125 just to be safe. And I've had this a few years. And I used to always wear it when I got on the airplane to fly out to Molly's. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to go out there this winter. Usually I go out about this time of the year, and I feel like I'm so discombobulated because I feel like I should be getting ready for a trip. But since we went in the summertime, if we can afford it, I'm going to try to go out because I didn't get to spend much time with Tobias because he was in a different room than I was when I was there, or with Molly because she was always working. So I really want to spend some time with all of them. I was blessed that Genevieve was sitting beside me on the sofa, but between her computer and her phone, I don't know that she really remembered I was there. She remembered Casper was there. But anyways, well, I will let you all go. I hope you all have a great week. I hope all your craftiness is successful without any mistakes. But if you have mistakes, I hope they're little ones and they're easy to correct. I love you all. Big hugs. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.